Libra, Taurus, those are the main fucking signs. I kid you the fuck not. You have them so invested in you. You have them watching you, even if you can't fucking tell. Because there's this energy about you with the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, that they actively want to learn from, but because they feel so insecure within themselves, right? And then there's also this active energy of like them wondering whether you're willing to give them some of your energy. You're willing to provide them some of the goodness that you have curated, but then they also fear you basically taking it away. Let's dive in, cabrones. Welcome to your reading with yours truly, Vaquero, cabrones. It's time to do what I do fucking best, and that is spiritually stock them. Okay, let's specifically see what's currently going on in their energy, what the universe wants to know regarding them, and exactly what is currently happening when it comes down to their mental thoughts regarding you. As of now, I ask you to please let me into the energy of my collective and their individual, and I would like to know exactly what's currently going on with their person. What's currently going on with their person? What's currently going on with their person? What's currently going on with their person? Ten of Pentacles reverse. The Empress. The Page of Swords. Okay. I feel like it's gonna sound fucked. It's gonna sound fucked, but it's like they're thinking of new ways to like look better. They're also feeling very unstable in their own personal life. So maybe you know them, or what you remember from them is that they have like a lot of different jobs, or they move from job to job to job to job, because that's what I'm feeling from the energy. Because look, the Ten of Pentacles reversed to me doesn't give stable foundation, right? But then the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords signifies walking away or removing ourselves from this unstable foundation. And I'm not picking up home. Maybe they do come from a hard home, but I'm picking up more like they move from job to job very quickly. But the Empress and the Page of Swords, there's curiosity right here of somebody in their power. You know, maybe this could be you. Maybe lately you have been feeling your power. You have been feeling in your strengths. And the Page of Swords right here is like trying to see what energy the Empress holds, what energy the Empress portrays. And that's what I'm getting that feeling of. I feel like they're trying to present themselves as being better, or present themselves as being okay, or present themselves as having everything together, you know. And then we also have the Lovers, different choices and different paths. So I'm telling you this right now, it's like the energy that feels right here from your individual is a person that moves from job to job to job to job, or they're looking at different things that could be beneficial to them. But with the Empress right here, I feel like you're the Empress. I don't know why I feel like you're the Empress and they're the Page of Swords. I feel like you're the Empress and they're the Page of Swords. If you guys broke up, you definitely had some sort of glow up after the breakup. If you guys are still together, or if you guys was once together, it feels more like people would tell you, hey, I think you're too good for them. Or I feel like people will tell you, hey, I don't mean to be an asshole, but I feel like, oh, I think they're too good. I think you're too good for them, right? Another thing that I personally feel like you enjoy is also travel. I'm feeling travel, right? But having the Page of Swords, the Lovers right here, and the Empress, it's like somebody is trying to kind of like position themselves in a level that they're quite not there just yet, you know, or they're trying to feel like in a level that they're not quite there just yet. And to me, what comes through is that you embody an energy that they would honestly love to embody, but they themselves cannot sustain it because it's not their energy. So with the Eight of Swords, with the Eight of Cups, and with the Ten of Pentacles reverse, I also do want to tell you this. I think they are trying to remove themselves from themselves, from things that just feel very unstable in their reality, and they're trying to basically stabilize themselves. But I'm convinced that you are the Empress. I'm convinced that you are the Empress, and I'm convinced that they're the Page of Swords, because they're trying to learn from an energy, and I feel like this energy has to be you. It's like you have this very nurturing, motherly energy to yourself, you know? The Empress is Taurus, so maybe you can also be a Taurus, or you can be an earth sign. And the Page of Swords is air, so they can be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But it feels very earthy type of energy when it comes down to your energy. One thing that you also might love to do is bake. I don't know why baking is coming through or why baking is presenting itself. But look, I'm telling you, I feel like give me more info on this Empress. I feel like you're the Nine of Pentacles, you're the Empress. So there has been this emphasis on trying to be more stable within ourselves, trying to be more self-sufficient, trying to be more confident. And then there is also this conflicting energy behind you. So another thing that I feel like your relationship struggled a lot with was how you presented yourself. Maybe before you got together with this individual, people would call you pretty, people would call you sexy, and then you join this relationship, you enter this relationship, and your light just basically dimmed down. That's where the message of the glow up is coming on, or that's where the message of the glow up is presenting itself with the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Five of Wands. Right? But I feel like there's a lot of attention on you, not only from them, but definitely from other people. Like there's people watching you. There's people kind of like thinking you're the shit. There's people thinking that you're kind of sexy, you know? Doesn't matter if you're a guy, doesn't matter if you're a woman. And it's like they're trying to see or they're trying to examine what energy you hold that could still be sustainable for them. You know, and that's the thing that's presenting itself right here from the Lovers. The Lovers signifies different choices, different paths, and I feel like they definitely still see you as a path that they could actively take or they could actively invest into, you know. But again, there's also that curiosity towards other lands or other things, but right now the one that's actively winning has to be you. So if you're wondering whether they're still curious about you, I feel like they are. But that's the thing. One thing that I'm sensing is unstable, unsustainable energy. And they're trying to really ground themselves, but I don't think they have the ability to. Or I don't think they're doing it just yet because they're still having a hard time leaving old things behind that represent themselves from their past, even though they're trying to. Temperance reverse. There's an imbalance of energy. I feel like when you guys were together, they felt small to you. They felt small to you. I don't know why I'm feeling makeup artist. So some of you guys want to be a makeup artist, or some of you guys are a makeup artist, or work in the styling, you know, type of industry, like barber, hairstylist, nails. I'm sensing that type of energy with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress and the Five of Wands. I'm sensing that energy. Or I'm sensing that te cuidas. You know, like you take care of yourself. Skincare, hair, and when this person first broke you, when this person hurts you, you kind of start taking care of yourself, and that's how you recharge your energy. Why are they so, give me more info on that. Why are they so curious upon my collective? Why are they so curious upon my collective? Why are they so curious upon my collective? Knight of Cups reverse. I think they want to know. Why are they so curious upon my collective? Six of Wands reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. And then the Queen of, because I feel like there's insecurity right here. Look. Page of Swords, curiosity, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. For some of you guys, this person has even tried to contact you. For some of you guys, this individual has even tried to like talk to you again. But with the Queen of Wands reverse, with the Six of Wands, and with the Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like there's underlying jealousy right here for how good you have been doing or how good you present yourself to be doing. And the Knight of Cups being shown right here in reverse, they're wanting to know whether if it's an illusion. I feel like they're egotistical as fuck. Because think about it. Imagine hurting you. Imagine you glowing up, you becoming better, or you're specifically in that journey, and they think that you're doing it for them. They think that you sitting in your power has to do something with them. It's like, oh, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be in your power. Or if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be there. But they don't realize that it was never for them. Like the universe placed them there for you to see your actual power. But it's like there's a lot of mental curiosity towards who you are becoming, and there's actively a lot of conflict. A lot of conflict. Because with the Six of Wands reverse, the Queen of Wands reverse, and the Knight of Cups reverse, the energy that you're giving to yourself, you could give to them, but because you also have the ability to take it away, that's what scares them. That's what places them in insecurity. We have retribution, and a part of that has to be like their karma. Like their karma, I feel like has to be seeing you do better, seeing you do well. And then we have a claim. Keep claiming your power. Keep going towards your power. And then we have ecstasy. Fucking Aquarius, which to me this personally symbolizes that I feel like them watching you become better, because I feel like they are watching you, or I feel like they're watching you, you know? I feel like them seeing you become better kind of gives them like some sort of like mental boost to see if they can also become better. We have freedom. So it's like you're feeling free, you like your freedom, you like to invest in things that make you feel good. And then we have change. So we have freedom and change. So there's a lot of change and freedom happening in your reality in the next few months. So I definitely feel like you're gonna definitely be traveling more, or you're going to be going places. And then we have protection, the eye of God. It's like your radiance, your energy basically protects you so much from negative energy, because I do feel like a part of that is what they're actively sending you, or a part of that is what they're actively kind of giving you. I feel like you do also have a lot of jealousy around you. And I feel like instead of like this jealousy hurting you, I feel like it's making you more stronger, more powerful. And then we have balance, Libra, with temperance. Libra and balance make a lot of sense, because those cards are basically saying that they're going to make sure to balance everything out. They're going to make sure for things to balance themselves out. And the way that I actively see this, yes, you have them paying attention to you. Yes, you have them in your energy, but because they're trying to see whether the power that you actually hold is real, and they're also trying to see whether you would ever actually provide it to them, or you're just kind of dangling in their face so you could take it back and hurt them. Because there's fear of you doing them there's fear of you doing them like they did you before. Again, there's a lot of curiosity right here. There's a lot of curiosity right here, but there's also a lot of insecurity, because they know for a fact that you're no longer the same fucking person.